Staying within a budget for the holidays isn't always easy. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us on behalf of T-Mobile is personal finance educator Jamilia Souffrant. Hi, Jamilia.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Great to see you. And it is pretty much crunch time, I think, for holiday spending. What are the trends that you're seeing this year?
Shoppers this holiday season, they want to make more out of their money. They want to have more value-based purchases than just things. They're looking at more experiential things such as saving and spending on travel and things they typically use every day. So rewards, they're looking for things that can save them money and impact their budget in a positive way. And we're going to think about things that are going to just make our money stretch longer. That's what people want to see this holiday season.
Well, tell us about these rewards and rewards programs and how they can help.
Well, you want to look for rewards that are going to help you in a practical way. So rewards that can help you on everyday spending, programs such as rewards on groceries, subscriptions, bills that you do use and make it work harder for you, and then seamless redemption. You want rewards that can be applied directly to your bills or device purchases that can remove friction and maximize your value. And then, of course, easy tracking. You want to make sure you can see your rewards in one place, so the consolidated app that you ensure you know where your money and where your rewards are going. And T-Mobile Visa helps customers do just that by saving money on purchases that they make every day.
Tell us about strategies that shoppers can use with rewards, and maybe, and I think you've touched on it already, picking the right one to use.
Well, first, you want a rewards program that is transparent. So, nothing that's going to confuse you, no confusing jargon or hidden fees. That's really important. And then simplicity. You want to avoid cards that require juggling multiple accounts or that are just complicated overall. And then, of course, relevance. Like we talked about before, making sure these rewards programs go to things you spend on every day. So, what's your typical lifestyle like? And what are the benefits that you can actually use that are helpful to you?
So I guess not all rewards programs have benefits that are useful for everyone. I may not need one that offers free bungee jumping or something like that.
No, you want to look for things that you actually use and you could directly spend money on to save and have your budget go a longer way.
Terrific. So getting back to helping us stick to our budgets, what other tips might you have in that regard? Because it can be really tough for a lot of families.
Yes, now more than ever, we want to see our money stretch longer. So it's important that when you are now going to shop and spend that money, you set spending limits. You decide how much you're going to spend in advance. And the key here is to stick to it. Then, of course, you want to make a list. So prioritize what and who you are spending money on. And then, really big here, track your spending. This is where that budget comes in. You want to make sure that you understand what you're spending and you're keeping track of it, and then use your rewards wisely. So make sure that you are not going over budget or just spending to hit a rewards limit. And then, of course, plan ahead, compare your prices, look for deals, of course, and take advantage of the discounts offered to you.
Speaking of deals, we're past the Black Friday, Cyber Monday ordeal, but still there are deals that pop up all the time online, stuff that very often sounds too good to be true once in a while anyway. What advice do you have for people about the online assault?
Well, there is so many places that you can shop online, and that's also actually a good thing because then you have more options to compare prices. So I always like to say if you find a deal online, doesn't hurt to also just look up to see if another shop is offering a better deal and to also take your time making purchases. Make sure that you are not getting drawn in and just spending money just to spend it just because it's a deal. Is this something that you intended to buy? And is it a discount or a deal? Or is it not, right? So take your time to do that research online and use your tips, use your fingers to help you figure out what's the best deal for you.
And I guess if it's a gift for someone, the returnability it has to come into play, right?
Right. So you want to make sure you're keeping your receipts. So usually they want to send you an online receipt. Just keep those emails so that you can get to it quicker. And sometimes they do ask if you want a gift receipt for online purchases, and you can put that person's email in if it's for someone else that you're buying for.
Terrific. So where can we go to learn more?
Yes, you can learn more about the T-Mobile card by going to t-mobile.com/card.
Jamilia Souffrant, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you for having me.